An apology without remorse or acceptance of responsibility is not an apology. Full stop. If your partner is manipulative or doesn't love, respect, or value you, then it's probably a good idea to start exploring how to exit that relationship. Welcome to Awaken Her, the podcast where women find their strength and transform their pain into power. I'm Carissa Stepp, your guide on this journey of healing, growth, and empowerment. Here we share the real stories of women who have faced life's toughest challenges and emerged stronger, together with expert insights to light your path forward. Whether you're seeking to heal, grow, or empower your life after heartache, Awaken Her is here to show you that not only is change possible, but you are capable of achieving more than you ever imagined. Let's dive into today's episode and take another step towards becoming your most empowered self. Being unable to communicate effectively with your partner is going to hinder your growth, your connection, and your emotional intimacy, and ultimately your physical intimacy in your relationship. Do you and your partner frequently argue about the same things over and over again? Do you find yourselves often yelling and consistently unable to find a resolution? Do you feel that more often than not, that you are the one apologizing for things that you didn't do just so that you can smooth things over? Or are one or both of you sweeping things under the rug, hoping that if you avoid the issue or issues, that they'll go away on their own? When things do settle down, does your partner apologize, or do you end up accepting more than your fair share of accountability while they accept none? Are they remorseful, or are they using you, work, or stress as a scapegoat for their behavior? If you and your partner are constantly fighting over the same things without resolution, or find that you are constantly being scapegoated, or your partner is coming up with excuses for their poor behavior, then these are all red flags and you may want to reconsider staying in the relationship. An apology without remorse or acceptance of responsibility for what happened is not an apology. Full stop. Okay? Now let's talk about trust. So the foundation, as we know, for any healthy relationship is trust. Betrayal, infidelity, or repeated breaches of trust erode the foundation of a healthy marriage, making it challenging to rebuild and maintain a strong relationship. If your partner is manipulating you, you may also find that your trust in them erodes over time because you can't trust someone who always has an ulterior motive or who isn't being honest and upfront with you. This can also happen in very subtle ways, where perhaps your partner tells you everything is fine, and then later you find out that they were angry with you over something you said or did. Or where perhaps they say one thing and a few minutes later say something different. These can be very subtle signs of gaslighting that sometimes we're not even aware that it's happening. But if little things like that are happening over and over again, what that's doing is it's giving evidence to your mind that your partner cannot be trusted, even if they haven't cheated on you or lied to you in a significant way. Those little teeny tiny white lies add up over time, and it's what I call kind of like death by 1,000 paper cuts. Now, what about affection? Is your partner affectionate with you, or have they withdrawn affection? Is your affection returned, or do you no longer desire to be affectionate with your partner? Persistent lack of intimacy, including reduced or absent physical affection, can be a sign of emotional or physical disconnect. Also, if affection is being withheld as a way of controlling a desired outcome, or as a way to show disapproval or rejection, then again, these are red flags and you may want to reconsider your relationship. Equally, if you're being coerced to give in to physical intimacy, despite the fact that you've set a boundary or said no, then this is also very toxic and you may want to explore exit strategies. Power. Is there a power imbalance in your relationship? Are most of the decisions in your relationship, family, or home made by one person? Is your partner controlling or manipulative? Is your ability to make good and healthy decisions questioned or criticized? Or does your partner make big decisions without consulting you? If you answered yes to most of these questions, then there is a definite power imbalance in your relationship. And I'm sorry, babe, but you're not the one with free agency. Your power has been usurped and you've been whittled down to a figurehead. A significant power imbalance in a relationship can feel oppressive and be extremely unhealthy. Harm and abuse Any form of physical, emotional, psychological, financial, or sexual abuse within a relationship is a severe warning sign that necessitates immediate action, and you should seek professional help so that you can plan a safe exit from a potentially, if not dangerous, situation. I had to put in that little disclaimer. It's super important that if any kind of abuse is going on where you don't feel safe, then you need to contact your local domestic violence shelter and get help on figuring out how to exit safely. The bottom line is, if you and your partner love, trust, and respect each other, share similar values, dreams, and goals, but are struggling with communication, intimacy, or conflict resolution, then it may be worth seeking professional support as a couple to learn the skills and tools that you need to keep your relationship going. If your partner is controlling, abusive, manipulative, has betrayed you, or doesn't love, respect, or value you, or you don't value, respect, and love them, then it's probably a good idea to start exploring how to exit the relationship and begin doing the work on yourself. That's not to say that you need to get out of the relationship immediately. You may actually need time to do the work on yourself first and heal while you're still in the relationship, provided that you're able to set healthy boundaries that they're not pushing back on, that allow you to feel safe while remaining in it. Again, though, if there's any kind of abuse happening in the relationship, then you will most definitely want to seek professional support. And if after listening to all this, you're still not sure whether or not you should stay or go, think about how you feel in your body when you're alone, right? Assess how you feel just before you see your partner, just after you spend time with them, and how you feel during the interaction. Your body knows the answers before your mind or heart can see clearly what's going on. So for example, if you feel like you're really happy when you're alone in your own energy, and then the minute that you hear the doorbell, the keys in the front door, right, or the garage door open, if you anticipate with anxiety or dread that your partner is about to walk through the door, then that's going to be a clear indication as to whether or not this relationship is something that is healthy or not healthy for you. Okay? So notice how you feel when you're with your partner. Do you feel safe? Do you feel calm? Do you feel grounded? Or are you feeling anxious, nervous, on edge, angry, shut down, or numb? Our body keeps the score. Our body has a deeper level of intelligence, or access to a deeper level of intelligence than our minds can possibly comprehend. So if your body is showing you signs, right, through your feelings, through your emotions, through the sensations in your body, when you're with your partner or right after you see them, or even just before when you know they're about to walk in the door, if you're starting to feel uncomfortable, unsettled, nervous, like I said, anxious, on edge, or if you're feeling shut down and numb after the fact, then that means that you are likely going into fight or flight, like they are triggering something within you. You're going into fight or flight because you're not feeling safe in that relationship. And if by the time they leave, you're feeling numb and shut down and completely disconnected, then you've gone into a freeze state, okay? Which again means that now you have perceived that the threat is real and you're in danger. So be mindful of your energy levels too, right? If you're feeling very energized when you're with your partner, then that's great, right? They light you up. That means that, you're enjoying and you're excited and you're having a good time with them, right? You enjoy being in their company and their presence, having meaningful conversations or just sitting down next to each other and watching TV. But if you're feeling completely drained and exhausted by the time the evening ends, or by the time you guys kind of go your own ways during the evening, or maybe you're going to bed first, whatever it might be, then, again, potentially like you're going into that shutdown mode, you're going into freeze because you don't feel safe. So all that being said, if you're still not sure, then please feel free to book a free clarity call with me so that you can gain the clarity and the confidence to know which direction your relationship is headed in. And to do that, you can head to my website. You can head to my Instagram at Carissa Step, go to the link in the bio and click on book a clarity call with me. It's a free consultation. It's a 30-minute call. We can talk through kind of what you're experiencing and how you're feeling. And I can help provide you with some additional questions, maybe to help you get to your truth about where you stand with regards to your relationship. Thank you for tuning in to Awaken Her. Today's conversation may have ended, but your journey towards healing and empowerment is ongoing. Remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. If our stories today inspired you, consider sharing this episode with someone who needs these empowering messages. I'm Carissa Stepp, cheering you on as you take the steps to heal, grow, and transform your life. Keep believing in yourself, and until next time, stay empowered.